Some of you are not lacking discipline. You're not lacking faith. You're exhausted because you've been carrying more than you were designed to carry. And the problem is, you're still functioning. You're still showing up, still producing, still leading. But internally, you feel drained, disconnected, and quietly overwhelmed. That is what we call high functioning burnout. And if you don't address it, you won't break immediately. You'll slowly disconnect from yourself. Welcome to BeWhole Reflections. My name is Ivory Jamerson. I'm a clinical chaplain, a social work professional, and the founder of BeWhole. This space is for those of you who are high functioning, but internally tired. People who are committed to living spiritually aligned, emotionally healthy, and mentally disciplined. If that's who you're becoming, you're in the right place. Make sure you follow this page so you don't miss these weekly resets. And share with someone who is strong on the outside but needs support on the inside. Now take a breath, slow down, and let's get grounded. Today, we're going to do 3 things. We're going to identify what high-functioning burnout actually looks like, understand why it's happening clinically and spiritually, and begin to shift out of it practically. Because awareness without adjustment keeps you stuck. Ecclesiastes 4:6 says, "Better one handful with tranquility than 2 handfuls with toil and chasing after the wind." Let me ask you something. How many of you are holding 2 handfuls right now with no peace? High-functioning burnout sounds like this. I'll just push through. I don't have time to stop. I can handle it. But here's what's really happening underneath. You're tired, but you don't slow down. You're overwhelmed, but you stay responsible. You're drained, but you keep giving. Let me ask you directly, when was the last time you felt fully present and not just productive? From a clinical standpoint, what you're experiencing is chronic stress activation. Your nervous system has adapted to pressure. You're operating in a constant state of alertness, responsibility, and output. Your brain is prioritizing survival, not restoration. That means your emotional capacity decreases, your patience shortens, your clarity weakens, and your body stays tense. But because you're still performing, you don't recognize the damage. Spiritually, this is where misalignment begins. Because God never designed you to live in a constant state of striving. Let me say that clearly. Functioning is not the same as being whole. Burnout is not always about doing too much. It's about carrying too much for too long without a release. And high achievers struggle right here the most because you've built your identity around being reliable, being strong, and being the one others depend on. So instead of you putting things down, you just get stronger at carrying them. But strength without regulation leads to exhaustion. Let me challenge you with this. What are you carrying right now that was never yours to hold on long term? Is it responsibilities, people, expectations, pressure? because everything you carry costs you something. Right here, pause. Take a deep breath in and slowly release it. Again, in and out. Now ask yourself, am I leading my life or am I just managing pressure? No judgment, just awareness. You're not overwhelmed by your schedule. You're overwhelmed by what you're carrying emotionally. Today, I want you to practice one shift. Before you move into your next task, pause and check in. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What am I carrying that I don't need to carry today? And then choose one thing, just one, to mentally release. You don't have to fix everything today, but you do need to stop ignoring yourself. You don't have to keep living like this, where you're successful on the outside, but disconnected on the inside. Wholeness is not about doing less. It's about living aligned, where your spirit leads, where your mind is clear, and your life is not built on constant pressure. And that shift starts with awareness. Not tomorrow, today. If this message spoke to you, stay connected, because this is what we are here to do. We help you live spiritually aligned, emotionally healthy, and mentally disciplined consistently. Drop a comment and tell me, what are you carrying right now that you need to release? Share this message with someone who is strong, but silently tired. And as always, remember, God loves you, and so do I. I'll see you at the next reflection. Thank you.